see, I'm still having to scrape the car in the morning. Almost all whole month of January is going to be like that. Every morning I have to get up and scrape the car. Anyway, I showed you as well, we get free water, fizzy water. Fizzy water is a big thing here in Italy as well. It's not as salty as it is in some other Mediterranean countries like Spain. It's just normal fizzy water. My kids go mad for it. So basically there's a fountain down by the swimming pool I showed you before, and you get a QR. It used to be free. It used to be you just go there, press a button, you can choose natural water or fizzy water. But now the local government have put like a QR code on it, so you have to be a resident of Cremona to get the water. So you've got a QR code that you've got on your phone, and you go there and it opens it up for you. You can fill, I think, up to 6 litres a day. So every now and again I go up there and I go and fill up with fizzy water for my kids. Anyway, match day 20. This is the first game of the second half of the season. So we've already played Juventus before in October. I made a video about it, which I'll link below. We got beat 2-1. It was a goal. It was Vardy scored a goal in it. It was a good goal as well. I remember it was quite. It wasn't sorry. It wasn't a cold night. I think it was a couple of months ago. And yeah, so I've been saying for the last couple of games, I'm going to put my Cremonese top on because I've never worn it yet. And every time I say something, the opposite happens. So I've been saying, let's hope there's loads of goals with no goals. Whenever I say let's hope it's 1-0 or 0-0, there was goals. The last game I was at, I said, let's hope that it's we win 1-0, Vardy gets a goal in the 60th minute, and it was 2-2 in the end. So for 2 games now, I said I'm going to wear my Cremonese top. The game before last game, I forgot to wear it. It was away, and I went to the rowing club where I'm going to go tonight and watch Juventus Cremona, and I forgot to wear it. And we got beat by Fiorentina 1-0, so it wasn't a good omen. Well, it could have been a good omen, but if I had the shirt on, you know, who knows what would happen, with the result being the same if I had the shirt on. And the last game I didn't wear the shirt because I had all my thermals on because it was absolutely freezing. So I've got it on now, so I don't forget to wear it. The game kicks off in about a couple of hours. I'm going to have some dinner first, or supper, here in my house. And then I'm going to go on my own to the rowing club and watch the game. So yeah, I mean, the Juventus are on the back of a 3-0 win. They beat Sassuolo away from home 3-0 in the last game. We were obviously on the back of the draw to Cagliari, and before that we got the defeat to Fiorentina. We haven't won since the 7th of December, so it's over a month since we've won in the league. Really need a victory, although it would be difficult, obviously, going to the Juventus stadium. I could have gone the game. I got an invite. I went on Saturday night when I went out for an aperitivo with some friends. There was 2 guys who were going, and they said to me, "Why don't you just buy a ticket and you can come with us?" But I really didn't feel like it. It's a Monday night. Yeah, it kicks off at 8:45. Torino is about 2.5 hour drive, so you're looking at getting in, you know, 8:45, 9:45, 10:30. By the time you leave the stadium 11, you're looking at getting in after the back of 1. If it was the summer, I might have gone, but it's the winter. It's freezing, it's cold, and I'm working as well. I got to be up for work in the morning. I mean, not that. I could have done it. I will go to the away game. I promise you, I will take you to an away game as well. We'll go and watch Cremonese away. There's one in a couple of weeks actually, but I don't know if I'll go. It's on a Saturday. It's Sassuolo, Sassuolo is Reggio Emilia. It's where I got the train to go to Florence. If you saw in one of my videos, I'll link it below the video. The video where I showed you around Florence, we got the train from Reggio Emilia, that really nice train station, the high-speed train station. That's Sassuolo, so it's only an hour away. So I might go there, but if not, I'll definitely go to an away game. I'll take you to an away game. Anyway, I don't know. I think the best we can hope for is a draw. Juventus, you know, last time we played Juventus would just come away from the Bernabeu and play Real Madrid, where they got beat 1-0. And I think, you know, they stood the ground with Real Madrid. They played fairly well. They're hot and cold, Juventus. Hot and cold, you know, it's anything can happen, but obviously I think the most likely thing that's going to happen is the Cremonese are going to get beat. and that's not going to be good for us. The game after, the next game for us is Verona at home, and Verona are like bottom of the league or second, so we really need to win that as well. But we need to. Another thing I like to say is we finished the first half of the season with 22 points, and a lot of Cremonese fans now they're getting a bit worried. Up until like 3 or 4 games ago, they were really happy. Like I said before, that was it. Serie A, we're going to be in Serie A next year. But they're worried now. Again, I told you the story of Benevento, who got 21 points from the first half of the season, went down. We've got 22, so it's better than 21. But another story I heard was that Brescia, again, I don't know when, maybe 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, went down with 40 points. So that's, if we do just as we did in the first half of the season, we'll have 44 points. And in the second half of the season, it's always more difficult because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. The first half of the season, the teams can also, we've still got the second half, but when it comes down to the crunch, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So I take back what I've said all along, that Vardy is going to get us in the Conference League. He's not. He's going to save us because we're going to stay in Serie A. We're going to stay in Serie A. Hopefully. Anyway, let's go to the game, Colin. Let's go Forza Cremo. Now, let's go and watch the game with the old fogies. Italy's really an old country, isn't it? We need to have more children. More kids. Anyway, enough of that seriousness. Forza Cremo. Vardy. Dopo il primo tempo andasse? Sì. Ah, sì. Non c'è tanta gente, fia.
C'è qualcuno di là.
We almost scored. No. Deviation. Penalty to Cremonese. Unbelievable. We got denied a penalty, which I think was a penalty. And then 5 minutes later, they gave Juventus a penalty which was dubious. Again, a handball that was dubious. 3-0. So I think we've been robbed. And our manager's been sent off as well. Yeah, people here are going crazy, Juventus. La Vecchia Signora, or the old ladies they're known, they're certainly pulling their weight in all ways, in all conditions. They must have paid the referee, I think. But the referee's been very poor. Everything's been going to Juventus. Well, the shirt's not doing any good, is it? I think Juventus have been very lucky. The first goal was a ricochet off someone's head. It was going wide and it hit one of the Juventus guys' head and went in. And then we should have equalised 1-1. And I think it was Jonsson. He should have shot and he just left it too long. The Juventus player nicked the ball, went up and they scored 2-0. And then we got denied a penalty, which was a penalty. I don't know how he didn't give it. And then Juventus went up the park and got a penalty, a dubious penalty, a dubious handball, which I think was less a penalty theirs than ours. But anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. It reminds me of the games 3 years ago when Cremonese were in Serie A. Not a huge difference between the teams, but just things were not going our way. I don't know whether you call it luck or something else. But I think Vardy's touched the ball twice. So 3-0 going into the second half. I don't know, it could be 5-6-0 to Juventus. Having said that, Cremonese, we could come out and score 2 goals. It's very unlikely. Anyway, I don't think I'm ever going to wear the shirt again. Oh, God. A lot of people left. People are going crazy here. Going crazy for Juventus. We'll see how many people are left watching the second half. Second half started. I'm having a non-alcoholic beer, by the way.
E fino a 250.000 km di garanzia. Gamma BYD superiore da Dio, cambia tutto.
5-0. 5-0. People are going. It's going from bad to worse for Cremonese. We're in the Doldrums. And this is a relegation battle. Next game is at home a week today against Verona, who are like second bottom of the league or even bottom, and that is a crucial game. If we lose that game or draw that game, then I fear for us not being in Serie A next year. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry that it's always turned out, it always ends up in a sad way. YouTube thinks you might like this video here. Please like and subscribe if you want to know more about what it's like living in northern Italy. I'm a Brit. I can never say that right. Please like and subscribe if you want to know what it's like living in northern Italy. I'm a Brit and I've been here for 25 years. Ciao for now.